and welcome back to our continuing series of looking at movement sophistication and how to incorporate it into our training. This round we're looking at circular strength training's tripod overhead extension. This is week number 2. Progression number 2. Now, after we did last week, you'll start to see why we needed to start with that foundation. Feet, same as before, between hip to shoulder width apart. A little more towards shoulder as you're going to need the support. This is where we start creating the tripod. The backhand now is going to come in behind you, and what you want is to have it far enough back that it creates a tripod, a triangle effect, so that if you were to take your hand directly back through, it would come directly in between your 2 feet. So in behind, and from here we're going to extend. Now, before we start, because we are on one arm now, okay? This was important. We've been working, we've been opening up the range, we've been getting comfortable with having the strength to do it with two arms, as well as getting used to the idea of soft elbows to locked elbow to soft elbow. What we want to do from here on one arm is take our free arm, it comes directly down our center line. And we're going to have soft elbow, shoulder is packed. We don't want the shoulder hugging up to the ear. This is just, it's going to create a lot of tension and damage on the shoulder. So pack it in. Make sure it's nice and tight in the socket. When you do, you'll actually feel your side start to tighten up. So almost as if someone were to come over and give you a jab, you're tightening up. That entire side comes from packing that shoulder down. That support, that increased activation in your lats, in your back muscles, and into your core will actually make this easier. Shoulder packed, soft elbows, feet firmly planted, and we drive off the feet and back down. Drive off the feet and back down. Remember, soft elbow, once you come up and extend, you lock your elbow out so that you're supporting on the bones, because if we do this, we start to cave. So we want up and down. And as we're doing this, slowly start getting used to looking at that center line hand, following the fingers up and looking towards the ceiling. And then switch arms to the other side. We'll do it from an angle here, up, up, and up. One more from behind. Shoulders packed strong, soft elbow, driving off of the heels. So the shoulder is packed. I'm not letting it out of pack so that I'm sitting caving in. Strong and down. Something very important to keep in mind now with this one is that as you go up, because you're on one hand, you'll start to feel your hips want to shift off. You want to make sure that you are driving evenly off of both feet so that those hips don't start doing this. We want to be solid, solid, solid so that we get an even rise on both sides of the hips. All right, that's week number 2. Work with that one. Make sure to work both sides, and we'll see you next week.